Peace. Today, I'm going to give a little honor and respect to Brother Minister Khallid Abdul Muhammad. He was born on January 12th, so his birthday was just would have been his last week. His anniversary of his birthday would have been last week. Now, I didn't see nobody do too much about it on the brother, and I saw some memes with his picture on it, saying thank you or happy born day, and that's nice. And we definitely appreciate everybody that remembered this brother and the effect that he's had upon their lives and those of others. I knew the brother from approximately 89 to... I was around him from time to, not all the time. I was around him from 89 to probably 98, off and on. So I'm very familiar with him as a person. I ain't had no secret teaching from Brother Khallid or nothing like that. But all these pictures here are mine. I took all of these pictures. So I'm an eyewitness. I'm not talking from what I heard somebody else say about brother. I've been around him, spoken with him, built with him, going places with him. We've done all that stuff. It's all good. I wasn't nobody special. And I don't pretend to be that. All right? But I got eyes and I got ears. And I'm going to tell you right now, nobody really understood what was going on back when it was going on. All right? We didn't understand what was going on. We too busy using these comparisons between him and Malcolm and shit like that, and it couldn't be nothing further from the. That was a terrible comparison. You know what I'm saying? No, he wasn't Malcolm, and the minister is not the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Sorry, this is a whole different scenario that went down here. All right, and what Brother Khallid was trying to tell you is that, look, check this out. Nothing's going to happen until you make it happen. All right? No God is coming down from nowhere to save your ass. All right? Nobody's going to come deal with the enemy, but you're going to deal with the enemy. All right? Nobody's going to save your babies, but you saving your babies. All right? So all that sitting around waiting for a mystery God to provide a salvation, that's DOA. That's dead on arrival. All right. Justice is administered by people. All right. Judgment is administered by people. All right. And the problem we have now is we got a whole lot of people in cahoots with the very enemy they saying that they're supposed to be fighting, looking for favor from the very enemy they say they're supposed to be fighting. And if you look at now today, 20 some odd years later, it's readily apparent. The black shit turned to total bullshit. They all talk of that black shit and it don't mean nothing because there's nothing behind it but rhetoric. And the honor is about history. History ain't going to save your ass now. All right? Preparation for a future is what's going to save your ass, not history. No, not trying to relive some ancient time in Kemet or some ancient time in Islam or some ancient time in America. All that shit is dead. All right? It's time to move on to new times, new experiences, and new actions. All right? We're not going to make it with the philosophies of your enemies. You're not going to make it with the philosophies of the Arab. You're not going to make it with the philosophies of the Greeks. You're not going to make it with the philosophies of the Africans. Not in the United States of America. That's over. This people is a new people that requires a different philosophy, a different activity, a different actions, a different type of man. All right? And making friends with everybody and having no criticism about nobody is not no way to build a nation and to build a community. Because right now you're honeycomb with agents, provocateurs, and downright just collaborators, mostly. Most of them just collaborators looking for a buck. Hustlers, pimps, dope heads, criminals. You got this criminal element took over the conscious movement. It's all hustlenomics now. Go in, grab the money, get out. Get your honorarium, get the hell out. So when you got a brother like Khallid that stood up and started calling niggas out, he was a problem because he's messing with our money. See, him, not just him. It was other. Baba Steve Coakley was the same way. They'll call you on your bullshit. All right? You talking about you for the people, you doing thus, and so and so. You talking about you for the people, you administering vaccines to our children. You talking about Black Power and you administering vaccines for the Gates Foundation, the World Economic Forum? When you want to talk all this black shit to us? You talking about collective responsibility and Kwanzaa and all that bullshit? And you want to tell, and you working for the enemy? This is the type of stuff Dr. Khallid was trying to warn you about. Hmm? And it's still timely. Go listen to No Holds Barred. Listen to them last speeches he did. They 100% right and exact today. They foretold the situation you're going to be in today. All right, but Joe wasn't paying attention because, he said something about the minister. He criticized this one here. No, criticism is necessary for growth and development. Criticism is mandatory for growth and development. Criticism is necessary to get rid of these punk asses that about nothing but trying to line their pockets at your expense. They're not looking at a future for you and your children. They're looking for a future for themselves. They just have a little, want some more Negroes. And they have no plan, no ideals, no anything that don't come out of the mind of a European. Your political leadership is all just European left-wing liberals. That's all they are. All your political leadership is left-wing liberals, left-wing ideas, European mentalities, wrapped up in Kwanzaa. Marxist ideology wrapped up in Kwanzaa. That's all you got. And you got a brother like this tried to warn you and did warn you. And his birthday come around and nobody got nothing to say. His born day come around, nobody got nothing to say. Fam, this done going crazy. We going crazy. We're going crazy. You're so far off course and you can't see it. I was going to do a live stream on this and let everybody come in and bear witness, but I really ain't had time for that, man. So I just want to add my little two cents to the brother. No, he wasn't. Let me tell you something. He wasn't the boldest, baddest black man on the planet. No. That's reserved for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But he took what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us, and he ran with it. All right? And he wasn't like y'all. He wasn't a frat boy like y'all. Yeah, he might have been an alpha. He wasn't an alpha like y'all. He was a soldier. All right? He didn't care about Greek philosophy and ideology over liberation and freedom. All right? He will go to another country to try to kick the white man out. You wouldn't go across the street to give us a cup of water. All right? But fam, I just want to add these 2 cents on. There's so much more to be said. I mean, y'all go study him. Go study his last speeches and listen to exactly what he was saying. They're right on YouTube. Watch him. Study him. And tell me if I'm lying or not. I know I ain't lying because I ain't got that type of pedigree. I'm not going to tell you what I see. That's all I can do. Peace.